For folks who are trying to withdraw from drugs or withdraw from nicotine, they can use niacin. All of this perhaps is associated with the fact that niacin is associated with the alpha brain wave state. Then we come to the nitric oxide connection. We all started talking about anxiety a few weeks ago. All as it involved nitric oxide, and indeed, nitric oxide, super duper important chemical in the body. It's associated with it's a hormone-like substance, and nitric oxide deficiency is becoming more and more recognized as a significant problem, a significant cause of degenerative disease, or at least associated cause. I don't know if it literally causes degenerative diseases, but nitric oxide deficiency is certainly associated with degenerative diseases, and this is something we've only begun to understand over the last 10 or 20 years. So understanding how to upregulate increased nitric oxide production in the body may be something that you want to think about if you're dealing with any kind of chronic health issue or mental health issue. We'll talk about that tomorrow as we continue with nitrogen, nitric oxide, and then we'll talk about nitrates and nitrites and how those relate to nitric oxide as well. All right, our number is 844-236-6010. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. Time to hit our phones. Let's go to, let's see, who's been waiting here the longest? Tara, New York City. What's up? Welcome to The Bright Side.
Did you say Tara?
I said Tara. How you doing?
Oh, okay, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How can we help you today?
I talked to Dr. Wallach just real quick, and he said that I should be taking the cardio effects because I was having heart palpitations and just irregular heartbeat, especially whenever I lay down at night. Okay. And this morning whenever I woke up, I had a lot of palpitations, and last night too I had pain in my heart too.
Okay. All right. How can I help?
I also have some other symptoms. I'm always on stuff for thyroid, and
you're on. Say that again, Terry. You're taking medication for your thyroid?
No, I'm on supplements for thyroid.
Oh, you're on supplements for your thyroid. Okay.
The Ocean's Gold,
okay.
And it seems to have been helping, but I kind of feel like my heart is also slowing down sometimes too. I'll get really lightheaded.
How old are you, Tara?
I'm 33.
Okay, so here's the deal, Tara. Your body is under duress. There's something that's freaking your body out. I didn't say you. I said your body. Okay? Your body is freaked out, period. Now, there's a lot of reasons why the body gets freaked out. It could be a lack of oxygen, poor breathing techniques. It could be nutritional deficiencies, especially in the electrical nutrients. It could be a mental or emotional kind of thing that's freaking your body out. But to cut right to the chase, you got a freaked out body. Your body's trying to save its life or your life. So what you got to do is you got to calm your body down. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
Well, let me finish a little bit here, and I'll let you talk here. Let me just get. Okay. I want to make sure you understand this. You have a freaked out body. Do you have a baby or your mama by any chance, Tara?
No.
I always use this analogy of having a baby that's crying. Your baby is crying, except you're calling your baby your body. So we got to calm the body down. The fact that you're notice this thing first thing in the morning makes perfect sense because first thing in the morning we get a surge of stress hormone, even if we're healthy. Under ordinary circumstances, we get a surge of cortisol. But for somebody like you whose body's already freaked out, that surge of cortisol is going to throw you into heart palpitations and problems with rhythm, etc. By the way, one of the things that happens when our body is freaked out long term is the thyroid will start to slow down. Hypothyroidism is partially caused by long-term activation of your stress nervous system. So we got to do nothing more. It's very simple, Tara. We got to do nothing more than calm your body down. There's lots of ways to do it. The fastest, quickest way to do it is by making sure you're getting enough oxygen. Slow, deep breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose, slowly. And I don't know if you heard this program before. I talk about it all the time, but I'll just say it again. When you're breathing, you want to make sure it's slowly in through the nose and your belly goes out when you're breathing in. And then slowly on the exhale, your belly comes in as you're exhaling, in and out. You only need to do it for a couple of minutes to slow everything down. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're getting enough good solid nutrition. And that especially means the electrical nutrients and the brain nutrients, which are the B vitamins and the electrolytes. You sip on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, stay on the Cardio FX. You may want to get on the Ultimate Daily. As I was saying before we went to break, niacin is vitamin B3 is especially important. You may want to get yourself a timed release niacin dose to take with your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. GABA, GABA can be very helpful for having a nice relaxing effect on the body. Theanine can be helpful. Magnesium can be helpful. These are all in the interests of kind of relaxing the body. And then the last thing is you got to keep your blood sugar stable. Spikes in blood sugar, when your blood sugar goes up and then goes down and then goes up and then goes down, will really mess up, will cause a activation of the stress nervous system, will really mess up your chemistry and cause your body to go into emergency mode. So more protein, especially whey protein, which can be very stabilizing, and then coconut oil, and then weaning yourself off of foods that spike your blood sugar. I'd probably throw in the sweeties and also the Z-Radical or the Fucoid Z if you haven't tried that yet. That has a nice stabilizing effect on blood sugar. You were going to ask me something, or you were going to say something, Tara?
Because I do, when you said about anxiety, I get anxiety like before my period, and I get really constipated then too.
Yeah, okay, well, you got a problem. It could very well be starting off in your digestive system. One of the things that happens when the digestive system gets whacked out is we get the wrong populations or not enough bacteria in the gut. And when the wrong population of bacteria are in the gut or not enough bacteria in the gut, there's not enough bacteria in the gut, we don't process food correctly, toxins can start to leak into the blood, and that can also cause an emergency response. See what happens when you try fasting. Do a Swear V fast where you just do a bottle. You can get Swear V off of my website, brightsideben.com, by the way. Sip on the Swear V for a whole day. Don't eat any food and see if you notice a difference. And if you do notice a difference, chances are that you're having a digestive problem that's triggering all this. But this is how you want to look at this. Number 1, digestive. Number 2, blood sugar. And number 3, oxygenation. I'll let you finish up when we come back from our break, Tara. I got to take a commercial here. Thanks. And then if you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you as well. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm George Norrie from Coast to Coast AM. I recently learned about a very unusual pharmacist who does not advocate use of prescription drugs, except in rare circumstances, say when powerful antibiotics are needed to kill a potentially lethal infection, such as pneumonia or staph. Instead, pharmacist Ben Fuchs from Boulder, Colorado, suggests always giving the body all the nutrients it needs to survive, thrive, escape illness, and live younger and longer. I don't think you will find anyone who knows more about how the body works and can explain it in such a delightful and entertaining way. Ben has recorded some very useful Health Nugget Minutes that are available 24/7 online at criticalhealthnews.com. I invite you to log on to criticalhealthnews.com, listen to these Pharmacist Ben Health Nuggets, and maybe even interact with Ben via chat or email. You're going to love Pharmacist Ben online at criticalhealthnews.com.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to IMMUDYNE.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
Hi, this is Larry Smith. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, like when the jeweler ruined my ring and wouldn't do anything about it. But when my Legal Shield attorney called him and told him what my rights were, I received a check for over $2,100. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com or call 855-340-SAVE. Again, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit goberkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. Tara in New York City. You there, ma'am? Tara.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tara, so cutting to the chase, you got a body in distress. Just like if somebody has a baby in distress, you go to the baby, you figure out what the baby's crying about, you remove any stressors in the baby's environment, you make sure the baby's getting lots of love and attention and nourishment. Likewise with your body. We got to remove any stressors. The most important stressors are going to be digestive stressors, blood sugar stressors, and a shortage in oxygen. That means breathing, stabilizing the blood sugar, and correcting digestive issues, in addition to using the relaxing nutrients that we just talked about. Did you have something else you wanted to ask me? You had another question?
Yeah, I get motion sickness really quickly.
Well, that would may or may not be related, but your biggest problem is that you got a body that's freaked the H out, and you got to, excuse my French there, but you got to calm the body down. I guarantee you, my dear, that if you practice any of the techniques we talk about in this program for calming the body down, including deep breathing, immersion therapy, hot tubs, relaxation, massages, anything that you can do to relax your body, you're going to notice significant differences. And it's very important you do, Tara. You're 33 years old, and you're running high risk for almost every ugly thing that can happen to a human body. I mean, you're young now, but 10 years from now, if you don't correct this problem, it could get really ugly. It could get really disastrous. So I would highly encourage you that you get to correct digestive issues, look for food allergies, look for foods that cause problems, constipation. Your issues with your periods tell me that you're having problems processing fats, so you may want to focus on digestive enzymes, probiotics, all the things we talk about on this program all the time. But basically, it's figure out what the stressors are and then eliminate those out of the body, eliminate those out of your environment, out of your life, really. All right, I got to move on, Tara. Thank you so much for your call. If you want, if you have any more questions, you can always call back, or you can send me an email, ben@ksco.com, and I'll work with you personally. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Okay, Daniel in Austin, what's up?
Well, hello, Ben. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. What's cooking, my man?
I'm from Austin, as you know, and I heard your recommendation of our bookstore here, and I
love
very much agree.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I didn't buy anything, but it sure was nice browsing.
It's a great bookstore. How can I help you today, Daniel?
I have two issues I wish you could help me on. One of them, I'm pretty sure that you get this question a lot.
Okay.
Because it's very frequent. I have prostate problems and urinary problems.
How old are you?
I'm 79 years old.
Oh, you sound great, Daniel. Get yourself on the Prost FX, the longevity product.
Wait, please do that again, please.
Okay, go get it's called Prost FX, Prost FX. You get that off
Prost
FX. Correct, and you'll get that off of brightsideben.com, or call the phone team at 866-735-2470.
How about your website, Critical Health News?
CriticalHealthNews.com. You can also go to that as well.
Okay.
I got all these websites now. It's hard to keep track of everything. Also, get some beta cytosterol. Now, you'll get some of that in the Prost FX, but you probably want to get some extra. I'll spell that for you.
Beta,
B-E-T-A. Second word, cytosterol, Esterol. Take 300 milligrams. They come in 330 milligram tablets. Take